Okay, let's dive right in. Today, we're sort of becoming visual detectives. We're looking at how specific tissue images and these molecular markers really tell the story for patients with cholangiocarcinoma, or CCA. Our mission, to see the difference visually and molecularly between, well, normal tissue and aggressive tumor tissue.
Exactly. And we've got two samples here, A and B, that really highlight this transformation. We're zeroing in on two main things: the cell architecture, how things look overall, and this key protein, vimentin.
Right, so you always need a baseline. Let's start with tissue A, the normal one. Looking at the images, it seems pretty, well, uniform. Kind of like standard liver tissue structure.
Precisely, it's orderly. Now, for vimentin in this normal tissue, especially in bile duct cells, the epithelial cells, you'd expect basically nothing. Minimal staining, if any. Vimentin's a structural protein, an intermediate filament, but it's typically for mesenchymal cells.
Mesenchymal, like connective tissue.
Exactly, fibroblasts, things like that. It gives them flexibility, lets them move. So in tissue A, if you see a faint bit of vimentin stain, it's likely just those background stromal cells, not the actual duct cells. That clean architecture and lack of vimentin, that's our picture of health here.
Okay, got it. Normal is uniform and vimentin negative. So now the plot thickens with tissue B, the potential tumor. Just looking at it, the orderliness is completely gone. It's chaotic.
Absolutely chaotic. You see these cells forming irregular shapes, almost like tangled tubes or glands. They've clearly lost that organized structure we saw in A. That right there is a major red flag for malignancy.
And the vimentin, if it was quiet in A, what's happening here in B? Is it different?
Oh, it's dramatically different. It's night and day. Tissue B shows this really strong, widespread brown staining for vimentin. It's saturating the tumor cells, the membranes, the cytoplasm, everywhere.
Wow. Okay, so epithelial cells, which should be anchored down, are suddenly packed with a protein usually found in cells that move around.
Precisely. That's the contradiction.
What does that mean, though? Why would they do that? Does just seeing that color automatically confirm it's an aggressive cancer, or is there more to it?
There's definitely more. And this points to something fundamental, that vimentin expression. It's a classic sign that these tumor cells are undergoing something called Epithelial-Mesenchymal Transition, EMT.
EMT, like they're changing their identity.
Exactly. Think of it like the cell shedding its old epithelial skin, the part that keeps it stable and connected, and putting on a new mesenchymal one. This new identity is all about being able to move, to invade. They lose their stickiness, gain motility.
So they trade stability for aggression, essentially.
You got it. And this is so what, for you listening, this vimentin expression linked to EMT and this mesenchymal type, it's not just saying cancer, it's screaming aggressive cancer. When we see strong vimentin like this in CCA, it often correlates with